going to introduce our next comic. His name is Todd Davey, and I have to tell you, the last time he was here, he had this place packed, and so many people were laughing that every comic that went up after him, if they had a line that didn't get a laugh, they'd just say, Todd Davey, and everybody would break out laughing. So let's welcome to the stage Mr. Laugh a Minute, Todd Davey.
Thank you very much. Keep it going for our lovely hosts. Yes, it's good to be back. I brought some people here about a month ago, and I was so damn funny, 3 came back. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's my friends. How's everybody doing? Good mood? Yeah. That's pretty good for this size room, I guess. I'm in a pretty good mood. I'm enjoying myself. I thought something was interesting. I was looking at the news here. This was actually several years back, but it still applies today. Apparently, teen drug use is on the rise. Business. Okay, is that why they're so weird? I thought, I saw that and I went, okay, that didn't really mean much to me. But what I thought was interesting was a story that came out 2 weeks later, but didn't get front page. No, it was in the back of the paper. Apparently, SAT math scores are also on the rise. You think there's a connection there? Teacher standing in the back of the class, these kids are converting grams to ounces at lightning speed. They've mastered the fraction portion of the exam. What's a half of a quarter? Ooh, an eighth. $25 in Apache Junction. See? Key is, if you make the learning fun, that's when the kids are going to hit the books. I was just wondering how many folks here on a date? How many couples we got? None. They saw their spouse or a significant other on stage and went, this is over. I don't know how many romantic guys are here. The guys that came by themselves in the back are always the most romantic. Yes, they're always romantic. No, I don't think, it's not fair though. It's tough to be romantic for being guys. It's not natural. I mean, when we try, it doesn't quite work out. I hope we get credit for trying. Like, I was in a store, I was shopping, I was like, I should do something romantic. So I saw some of those satin sheets. Thinking of this, it's romantic. Slippery is really what those things are. One good thrust and she shoots right out the window. This ruins the mood, apparently. But it does take care of talking after, though. So plus and minus. Yeah, she's not going to want to talk about that ever again. You, on the other hand, will never want to stop talking about that. She'll be in the back like 3 feet. Almost 3s or 10s. She's always. Actually, I just got out of a relationship recently. Thank you for not even mustering up fake sympathy for me. Hey, thank you very much. Actually, it was very interesting the way that this happened. We're out eating dinner at a restaurant, and right in the middle of the meal, we just kind of looked up and realized this just isn't working out here. The magic is faded. That thing you do that 3 months ago I thought was cute, now just pisses me off. I think we should break up. The funny thing is she looked at me and went, yeah, you're probably right. I don't even know why we started going in the first place. I mean, but a free dinner is a free dinner. It's just turned into a 3-month string of free dinners. I think maybe it is best that we just call it quits. That was it. After dinner, we shook hands and parted ways. No bitterness, no animosity, no hostility. It's a very unique experience. So much so, I decided to commemorate it by writing a poem about it. And I'd like to share that with you folks here tonight. So now you're a hoe. The end. So right there. sums it all up right along there. I think, I don't know a whole lot about women if you haven't figured that out yet already, but there's one thing that I thought was interesting. I picked this up in a class in college. It's the only thing I still remember from college. Everything else is already gone. But this I thought was interesting. I'm sitting in a psychology class. The professor, according to him, the women in the room here tonight suffer from something called penis envy. The angry lesbians in the front. Thank you very much. No, okay, in fairness, I was the same way. I'm like, I don't know if I buy that whole envy. That's an interesting theory, but I didn't buy it, right? Until a few weeks later, I'm going out with this girl, and I found one in her drawer. Maybe Freud wasn't so off the mark on this one. And I'm someone that I like to try new things, right? So I'm curious. I'm like, I've never seen this before, and it's like purple and it fell off a shampoo. I have no idea. So after I'm done being stunned, I'm like, hey, you know what might be fun? This is what I was thinking. What do you think if let's say I can be the, what about I can be the, one that I can do that. What do you think about that? She gives me this look like the same one that guys give the women when they have to use the remote control. Just that kind of, you're not going to know how to use that. Complicated equipment there. Come on. Finally, she's like, all right, I guess this will be fun. What the heck? Nice. Sweet. So I start the thing up. She's making noises that are frightening domesticated animals. And I'm down there for like 10, 15 minutes. This thing keeps going and going and going. All of a sudden it occurs to me, I have penis envy. Then she throws me off. Now she starts working this thing like a pilot trying to get his plane out of a tailspin. Her back arches in the air like when you accidentally slip into the wrong hole. She's making noises now that are frightening wild animals. She sounds like Robert Plant in the Immigrant Song. Like, smoke and sparks are flying out of this thing. Sounds like an escort trying to get over a speed bump. She throws it across the room. Broken arm. Lights up a cigarette. Looks over to me, sweating and cowering in the corner. And says, now that's what a real orgasm looks like. That's not what bothered me. You know what bothered me? She cuddled with it. That's where I draw the line. I paid for dinner. Thank you very much. You guys have been a lot of fun.